So we've already talked about the sort of things you should do when emails arrive in your inbox. Just as a refresher, we're suggesting you either read it and file it, read it and delete it, read it, action it, then file or delete it, or keep it in the inbox to take care of it later. But imagine if perhaps you wanted some automatic functionality to take place. Perhaps you wanted emails to go into a folder that you would look at over a weekend, or perhaps you'd want certain pop-ups to occur, or certain replies to automatically be sent. Outlook has some great automatic rules that we can create. So let's go and create our first. Okay, so we're coming into Outlook now, and at the very top you can see you've got these rules. Now if I click on rules and I have a certain email selected, and I create a rule, it gives me a number of conditions and a number of actions, and you'll see it's all based on the email that has been selected. In fact, even if I click the advanced options where I get even more conditions and actions, again, it's based on the email that was selected. Now I don't have to have those conditions associated with that email. I could create a brand new rule just from this. But the condition I'm going to create is I'm going to create a new folder here. I'm going to right click on the inbox and go new folder. And the folder is going to be personal emails. And click OK. And there's the new folder created. And now having selected on that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have whenever emails come from a personal email address, for example a Hotmail, I'm going to send them automatically into this folder. So I'm now going to come on rules, and now you can see create rule isn't valid, but I can do manage rules and alerts. And I can create a new rule. Now there's a number of templates, and I can have move messages from someone to a folder, or I could just apply a blank rule on messages that I receive. So I'm actually going to go from here and click next. Now, which of these conditions is the one I want to use? And that's really where the skill is in creating rules. But I am going to say with specific words in the sender's address. And the specific word is going to be Hotmail because the emails will be someone at hotmail.com. And click add. So that's the condition. Whenever this takes place, I want to do an action. Let's now click next and select that action. And in fact, the most common one is move it to a specified folder. So I'm going to click on that. You can see this line has been added down here. And I'm going to now select that new personal emails folder I created and click OK. Then I'm going to click next. There might be certain exceptions to that condition, but on this occasion there aren't. Click next. I'm going to specify a name for this rule. It's suggested one for me, but I don't like that. And I'm going to say move Hotmail emails to personal folder. And this will help me identify this rule if ever I want to edit it. And of course we'll edit rules in another video. I can run this rule now, which means all messages that already exist, this will then apply to. But I'm just going to turn on this rule and click finish. And now I just click OK. And that rule is now active. So I now just need to wait for an email to come in. And of course, remember, emails normally come into this inbox, but if it has Hotmail in it, we would expect it to come into this folder automatically. So let's wait for an email to come in. And you can see that an email's now been arrived and it didn't actually go into the inbox, it's come straight into my personal emails, and that's because the email came from a Hotmail email account. So there we go, we've created a brand new rule. Now in the next video what we'll do is we'll look at how we can extend these rules to perhaps have a pop-up notification, assign them to a category, or even to send a response automatically or add formatting to that email. Let's have a look at that.